I'm more of a dog person. I'm not really a cat person, but then I got this cat. We just like kind of gained a connection. I just became the parent, I guess. I was just like, okay, yeah, like, you know what, she's mine. Ever since then, like, I just noticed little things about this cat. She doesn't seem very cat-like. She's more like a dog. I always wanted a dog. Everyone's telling me like you can never train a cat, but when I saw these things I was like, okay, like let me just like put this to a test and just see what I can do with this cat. I teach her how to do sit, and then she put her hand up. I was like, okay, you know what, I can teach her how to do paw. And then it led to like doing other paw. I did lay down, roll over, turn around, over, which means jumping over my arm. And then I was like, I'm gonna start taking her outside, so let me get a lead and just see how she is on the lead. And when she started walking on the lead outside, I was like, this is crazy. Our favorite activity is going to restaurants. I think it's so iconic and she loves it and I love it. I don't need to go on a date because I can just go to a coffee shop with my cat and we can just sit there and have like the best time. I had a massive fear. I used to get like so much anxiety doing anything on my own. So let's say going into a Starbucks. I couldn't go into a Starbucks and just sit there on my own because I would just panic and think, oh my God, everyone's like thinking, what is this boy doing here on his own? When I'm with her, I'll be like, now people can look at me. I feel like she deserves to see everything I get to see. Like she's gonna live her life once. So I may as well make the most of her life and make her enjoy her life. She's my daughter, of course. So I used to live in a 3-bed flat in Manchester and we all just decided one day that we wanted to get a cat. We was looking everywhere, we couldn't find one. We was just like, okay, like we can't find the one that we want, so there's no point. We may as well just stop looking and then see what happens. Like if it's supposed to happen, if we're supposed to get a cat, then something will happen. And then me and this cat just bonded. It was meant to be a flat cat, but the cat wouldn't leave me alone. She did not like my flatmates, but I feel like cats have good intuition with people anyway. She's like, I want this one. This one's got a pure heart. And I was like, okay, cool. We just like kind of gained a connection. She wouldn't go, obviously she would just stay in my room. She would just like stay with me all the time. I have so much trust in Nova that she would not leave. And then we just kind of like formed even more of a connection. We spent all our time together. Everyone has their own thought on a cat and they think of cats as these vicious things, but they're not. They're actually really loving. When I was upset and crying in bed, she would like come over to me. She'd like try and pull me out of bed and like lay down with me to make sure I'm okay. It's like she was doing everything in her power to make me feel like I'm okay. I just felt like this cat is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I need to stick on top of that. I wouldn't expect that from an animal. And when people say, oh yeah, like I hate cats, I'm like, my cat genuinely means the world to me. I would say my cat saved my life.